Hello everyone, this is my attempt to repair this old keyboard. It's a Logitech G810. I have already replaced it with another keyboard, but I thought I might as well try to repair it. I saw a couple of videos online, but no one has managed to repair it and last and be functional for a long time. Most of them keep failing within a month or two again with the same problem. The problem is that those keyboards come with the Romer G switch. Yes, that's a problem. These switches suck. They are supposedly to last for 70 million clicks, but the real number is not even close to that. The pins that are inside them degrade very fast. They oxidize, and the contact pins are not conducting electricity as they should be. The result is that the keystrokes either don't register, or the other gets stuck. This one does register. If I force it, it might start. No, nothing. Okay. So I have already removed every single switch from this keyboard. I desoldered every single one, opened the switch up, cleaned it, lubed it, and reassembled it. After most of them, at least 60 or 70% of them were failing already. Now, almost all of them are working after reassembling it. After testing it, I have found that 3 are still failing. So I will just remove them again and do the cleaning process from the beginning. And you can see as well what I did, and hopefully it will help you fix the problem yourself. One more thing, these keyboards come with a volume wheel. It's this one. These are also common failures on this keyboard. I will attempt to clean this one as well. Sadly, I don't think it will improve the situation, but I have something in mind, a part that may be ideal to replace it with. So yeah, let's get on with it. You will see that one switch, this is a switch that it's not working even though I cleaned it. The others though still work. Quite well actually. And this is the other one. I'm not doing anything. So yeah, let's clean them up. So these are the 2 switches that are still failing. Let's open them up. So this one is the one that wasn't registering F12. No, I'm sorry. This is the one that was getting stuck. The reason is because when I looped it, I didn't wait enough for it to dry out, and I used a loop that improves electrical conductivity. But because it didn't dry out enough, here it's still wet in this connection. You may be able to see it. See, it's not disconnecting properly. Therefore, even though the key is not pressed, the connection still stays closed. The circuit still stays closed. Therefore, the key is being pressed indefinitely. I'm going to have to clean it up again. And in this one, the problem is, I think, that the pins are a bit bent. See, here. I think they're a bit bent towards outwards, both of them. Therefore, when the key is pressed, the circuit is not closing, and therefore the key is not registering. So I'm gonna bend them a little bit, not too much. And hopefully it will be fine now. But let's go again and clean them up. Show you the process. So first of all, we're gonna need isopropyl alcohol and the toothbrush. And all you gotta do is make sure they get in there and clean the connection. Do this thoroughly. When I did every single switch, I disassembled every switch and I soaked them in isopropyl alcohol for like 30 minutes. I let them soak in. Afterwards, I did the cleaning with the brush. Very well. Every single one. Every single switch. At first I was trying to be gentle, but then I realized I don't have the patience for that. So now I'm just doing a basic clean, but as thorough as the first time. Just enough to remove the oil from the connection and reapply it. Now this is the one that has lots of oil in it. This should be enough. Now I have to wait for the alcohol to dry out, and then apply the lubricant. This is the volume wheel, and I think it's identical to a mouse wheel. So even though Logitech doesn't provide information about the part, I think it's a 5mm mouse wheel controller. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to clean this now, but I'm also gonna order a spare one, and when the cleaning fails, because I think it will fail, I'm gonna replace it with the spare one, which I think will do the And as you can see, the contact is degrading. This is what those lines are. Apologies if I'm not using the correct terms. I mean, I haven't spoken in English in a long time. But yeah, let's clean it up using the same method. Now that the alcohol has evaporated, I'm going to apply the lubricant. I'm gonna use this. It's basically like a WD-40, but it improves the electrical conductivity and reduces the friction and wear. So when I was looking for a lubricant, I thought this was ideal for our purpose, since this will form a coat over the pins, protect it from moisture, and probably in the long term, if there is such a thing, it will keep working. So, and also the fact that it reduces friction, it's going to help to make the key smoother, which it is. I have confirmed that all the ones that I have already replaced are very smooth. And that is, in my opinion, necessary, because after cleaning them up with isopropyl alcohol or giving a bath to the keyboard with isopropyl alcohol, like many do, after it dries out, the keys feel dry, like a rush. They are not smooth. Now, in every other key that I used it, they are now buttery smooth, and they work perfectly. So let's apply the lube. But you have to be careful. Do not apply too much, and it has to dry out. We have to let it to dry out, because as you saw, one of the keys didn't dry out, and therefore it was getting stuck. Now we have to wait it out. You can speed up the process by applying hot air, and just be careful not to melt the keys. So after drying them up, inspect them, make sure that there is no liquid left. As you can see, by bending the pins in there, make sure the connection is dry. There is still a coat of the lubricant, but it's not wet. Make sure you pick a lubricant, an electric contact cleaner with oil. Okay, that's important. I think that's what I did. That will ensure that the switches remain smooth. Okay, let's assemble them now. So we have reconnected the keyboard, and let's see if we manage to fix the problem. Perfect. Oh shit. We didn't fix this one. Oh well. Ironically, this one works great. Kind of. It's a big improvement though. Still works with increments of two. It skips, but I think it's alright. So I may have to check this key again. I have no clue what's causing it, the problem. Maybe it's snapped, maybe the pins are snapped inside. Ironically, this switch wasn't broken, and it wasn't something I did. It wasn't my fault or anything. It was working properly this whole time. The thing is, I discovered, is because I have binded F12 to cycle between DPI levels on my mouse. When I press it, this program does not recognize it as being pressed. Look, even though I press it, it's not registering. But you can see it's working because every time, okay, I don't know if it's visible. You see? It was like this the whole time, and I thought it was broken. And I discovered it after I swapped another switch to the F12, another one that was working, just to confirm if there was something with the board. But no, the board is fine, the switch is fine, everything is fine. Okay, also the volume is working. Kind of. Well, better than before at least. Okay, so the only issue that remains with this keyboard is this burned LED. I have no clue how I'm gonna fix it, or if I am gonna fix it, because I have to tear everything up again in order to replace it, I think. I don't know if it's even possible. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you.